Adidas dropped lawsuit seeking $75 million from Kanye's Yeezy, but legal battle over split will continue. Based on Billboard, while Adidas is ending the federal court case, a messy legal fight over its split with the embattled rapper is just the beginning, honey. So after a whirlwind week of litigation, Adidas has abruptly dropped a federal case aimed at freezing $75 million held by Kanye West's Yeezy brand, saying it will instead pursue the money solely through private arbitration. In a legal filing Tuesday evening, attorneys for Adidas and Yeezy said they had reached an agreement that would see the sneaker giant voluntarily dismiss the case. It came just hours before the federal judge refused to grant Adidas an emergency order, refreezing that $75 million held by Yeezy. But the dismissal is hardly the end of the dispute. Adidas and Yeezy will continue battle it out in a private arbitration case in which Adidas will likely, argue that West's offense conduct caused the breakdown of their long-standing partnership. Adidas will operate a lucrative sneaker collaboration with West for nearly a decade, was one of the many companies to terminate its relationship with the embattled rapper, sometimes known as Ye. Last fall, in the wake of his anti-Semitic statements and other erratic behavior. It's been a messy breakup for Adidas. The split contributed to a loss of $655 million in sales for the last 3 months of 2022, helping drive the company to a quarterly net loss of $540 million. Last month, CEO Bjorn Gulden said the company would begin selling its $1.3 billion worth of unsold Yeezys, but would donate money to the organization that help us and were harmed by what Kanye said. Days after Adidas announced the split with Kanye West, newly unsealed court records show that it demanded Yeezy return $75 million that had allegedly been deposited in its account. When Yeezy refused, Adidas secretly filed its case in a federal court, seeking a so-called attachment order, immediately freezing those funds. While the real issue will decide, arbitration, Adidas wanted the court to use its power to ensure that the money did not disappear while those private proceedings play out. Court records show that Judge Valerie E. Caproni quickly granted the asset freeze in November, doing so not only in secret but also an ex parte basis, meaning without giving Kanye or Yeezy a chance to make counter agreements. Adidas argued that the judge agreed and that there was a serious risk that Yeezy would have moved the money if given advanced notice. But last week, after Yeezy attorneys challenged the freeze order, the judge finally lifted it, ruling that Adidas had run afoul of procedural requirements for such asset attachments and had thus deprived Yeezy of a fair chance to fight back. In the wake of that order, lawyers for Adidas scrambled to have it, reimposed. They argued that Yeezy currently holds $75 million to which it has no legal right, and warned that a court order was needed to maintain that status, okay? So I believe that Kanye West has been fighting so hard, behind all the drama with Kim. He has been really going through it because it also says that Yeezy is likely to commingle the funds with an unknown balance of funds in its possession at other financial institutions, such that it would be more difficult, if not impracticable, to audit those accounts and determine which monies are owned by Adidas. So I think, it's been really hectic. It has been so, a hard, very confusing situation between Yeezy and Adidas. And, for Kanye West to be fighting a battle like this, it takes a lot of guts. I do believe so because, Adidas is a very large enterprise. And as based on what I just said, Adidas sound as if it has a stronger support system than Yeezy. So for Kanye West to be winning so well, I think Kanye West is just really a smart guy. But the time, the judge was on Suede, well, she said that Adidas would likely to win its arbitration case against Yeezy. The judge ruled that the sneaker company had not met the difficult legal requirements for a new temporary restraining order. Adidas' motion for a TRO is denied. And statements as such means like, Kanye West is winning. He was basically put up against a very hard task going up against Adidas. They were the one who basically canceled Ye because of the anti-Semitic, comments he made. And I think this is a learning process for Adidas also. Not because someone said something bad means you're going to immediately drop them. Why not investigate the issue first? Everyone is looking to save their brand, the image of their brand so quickly. They don't care who you are. They're going to just drop you, okay? And I think Adidas wasn't really thinking about the consequences, okay? And now they're trying to sue this man. So much money because of their own consequences. They lost billions because they dropped Kanye from Adidas, okay? And now they're looking to sue Kanye because he made anti-Semitism comments. Like, that is Adidas' fault, not Kanye's fault. So I think the situation is very unfair towards Kanye and Yeezy. And I'm so happy about all of this because the fact that, the lawsuit dropped, but the legal battle will still continue. I just think Kanye West has a fair chance of winning. He always does. He always plays his cards right. He's always thinking outside of the box. I don't think this is Kanye's fault. Everyone is legal to have freedom of speech. So if they dropped Kanye West because of that, and now they're in this situation, I think that's their own fault. Like, you cannot be, carrying Kanye to court because he made comments and they dropped him from Adidas and now they want to sue Kanye. Like, please make it make sense. The fact they're doing sneaky business, trying to basically sue Kanye, it means that they know they are wrong, but they don't want to deal with their own guilt. And that's coming off as narcissistic, and it's very lame coming from Adidas, okay? I'm not going to say I don't like Adidas. I love Adidas, but the person behind Adidas, the CEO, he is kind of lame. I'm not going to lie. Based on what I just read, he is kind of lame, okay? But let me know what y'all think about, the Adidas lawsuit being dropped from Kanye West. Let me see those comments down below and see y'all next time. Bye, guys.